Hey everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. I am starting late today, so I'm probably going to jump right into it. But first, I want to say, as you can see up there, it is the 5-year anniversary of the 2 Hour Track Challenge. I started this on January 20th, 2016, and it is 5 years later now. I've been making music every week for 5 years straight, and that's kind of crazy. I haven't been doing the 2 Hour Track Challenge every week for 5 years, but I've done it for a lot. I think this is like episode 260. Either way, I'm going to just try to keep it real chill today. I've actually had kind of a crummy day, so I just kind of want to hang out and make some cool stuff, and we'll see where things go from there. So yeah, let's just start the timer. I was listening to, I think I was listening to The Buffest Baby, and I was like, man, that arpeggio was a lot of fun. And it was super basic, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I like the idea of starting with like a wavetable and just kind of donking around with that. Sufficiently. Yeah, we had some cat issues earlier today. Thankfully, nothing major, but so I'm going to hit random here. I apologize if it's going to be loud. That's just a bad sound. I don't want that one. I wanted to get something with a... Oh my god, why is it so high-pitched? I wanted to bring something into wavetable. Hello. Let's bring something into wavetable. That's interesting. Boop. And this is kind of interesting. I think that it's kind of really noisy. But I think that can work to our advantage, because I wanted to kind of do the same thing that I usually do with this, where I want to just chuck a randomizer on this, and then roll from there. So that was LFO1. This is like my favorite thing to do, so I'm just going to keep doing it, because I'm a one-trick pony. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I apologize for that. That's kind of cool. I'm not looking for anything super fancy right now. I'm gonna really kind of ruin this audio's whole career here, but I just wanted to start with something. I'm just gonna put in some random notes. Yeah, this is the kind of chill that I'm searching for today. Actually, let me this frequency, let me also... So these are in parity, which doesn't really matter too much, which means if this goes up, this also goes up, but I want to mess with thermal more. I need to justify my purchase. That's a little too harsh. Although I think the harshness is coming from this. That's way better. Is this randomizer? There we go. Let's tone this back a little bit too. There we go. Isn't that kind of crazy? what is even time, you know? So the thing I really like about this is that it has a very analog vibe to it where everything sounds just a little bit different and it's kind of being affected randomly. And then adding thermal on top of that, still a present amount of modern experience in the music. Yeah. Brains are super weird at collating time. God, now I want to... How do we bring that into the music? Because there's definitely something there that I think we could definitely... The idea, or the statement of brains are weird at collating time, or just the idea of collating time. Just like, that's kind of just an interesting statement, you know? Yeah. It's true. It's very true. So I'm not looking for wubs here. I'm just looking for a real gentle... This is kind of a little more focused on sound design at the beginning, but I think it's going to be worth it. I don't know if bit crushing is the way to go, or just kind of keep it at the point where it's not as noisy, because I like the contrast between the really plucky synth sound and the like really dark, deep, and I really want to make this more like a I can't remember the name of it now, Hoover bass. Little micro melodies coming out of the reverb. Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting things going on here. Hard clipper, I think that's what I'm looking for. So the other thing I want to do is I want to I do want to put a reverb on this, but I don't want to go to jail because this is also a bass, so I have to make sure that I high cut it, or high pass it, not low. I always get high cut and high pass and low cut and low pass mixed up. Hey, Sammy. How are you? Okay, so let's mess with the ADSR on this just a little bit. Give this a bit of a break here. There is a lot.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. There we go. I like the idea that it sounds a little bit like wind and it sounds a little bit like howling, like an animal. It's like a really interesting sound. Let's try that again. Oh, that's why. I was like, why does it sound so weird? Because I didn't use the right one. Oops. Whatever. I was hitting it a little hard, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're having... In the Discord, I was talking about conflicting frequency bands and trying to do mix downs while I'm writing music, and this is what I'm talking about for this. So we have the piano, which is sitting in a pretty high register, around the 1K mark. But that's also conflicting with this, so we got to go in here and scoop that out. And suddenly the piano is way easier to hear because those frequencies aren't being, they're not being messed with. Or at least being overrun. So this can F off, there we go. I mean, and the most obvious thing we can do here, if we wanted to, is we can bring in a chord like this. I don't know what this reminds me of. It's very like JRPG. Let me extend this out. Oh, that's why it's so loud, because there's a little bloop there. Get out of there. So this can go away. There we go. I'm making the windy part a little quieter. Trying to anyway. It's a little, it's cool, but it's a little obnoxious. Cool. So where are we going with this? I kind of want to go with the track title Collating Time. Okay, let's get some drums. Part of me wants to go to splice, but I think we can make something happen with, because I'm just thinking some basic. I'm starting to feel like I'm leaning on 808 again, and I love 808 so much. Yeah. I mean, obviously, this isn't going to be the start of the song. I like the idea of having the piano build up and up, and just like, I feel like this is one of those songs that don't really change course. Like, they don't have a B section; they have like an A section, an A prime section, an A prime prime, or however you designate those, where it just kind of keeps building on itself as it keeps going up, it keeps progressing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm essentially building a ton of layers, and then I'll work on creating probably like I don't know if this is going to be a long song or not, but I feel like it definitely has the opportunity to progress very, very well. Hello, Cheese. How are you? Yeah. Well, hopefully I do it justice. I don't like this snare, but I can fix that. I want these snares to be like really off kilter though. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't consider that. No, that's good. Don't have much energy this morning. I didn't have much energy this morning until I drank a bunch of caffeine. I have a caffeine-free lifestyle except for Wednesdays when I stream. Every other time is a no caffeine zone for me. So, you know, it tends to hit a little harder. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Don't even eat chocolate. That's okay. I'd say that you're missing out, but American chocolate is trash. So I don't really have much of a baseline to go off of. So kind of what I'm trying to do here, and I'm not really intentionally, but I'm trying to make this feel like it's not in 4/4 time, which is interesting. So obviously those are a little loud. And the snare is not right either. So but it is a start. What are we at? Ah, we're only 20 minutes in. That's pretty good. Oh, I put the reverb on the wrong thing. Okay, so now I think we're at the point where we can go into splice and just get kind of a textured layer in the background for drams. I think we're at like a safe point to do that. Stop playing splice, jeez. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit of work to clean this up, but well, maybe not. I'm not really sure where this is going. This feels like credits music. Not a bad thing. Oh boy. Yeah, I tend to do that myself. It's too loud. It's also too quiet now, but that's okay. I have a problem that if there is junk food in the house, I tend to snack on it. So I try not to buy junk food, but I have a hard time with that sometimes. I can't say that I was lucky, but this past month or so while I was dealing with dental issues is a good time for me to have a little bit of a diet, and that worked pretty well. I was like, well, I can't eat trashy foods anyway.
Remember to save.
Well, hi, Madam Barry. Thank you for showing up. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Toxic. Calm down. Actually, instead of that stick, the snare, like the stick on the side of the snare drum, I think might actually work really well instead of a snare. So I'll try to find one of those. Yeah, so like, where is this song gonna go? I like the idea of calling it collating time, which I guess could also be collating time. It's time to collate. But I like the idea of doing that, so I think I might stick with that. We'll see. We'll see what else we come up with here. Do I have snare stick? Yeah, they're all kind of the same. That's not true. Each is unique and special in its own way. Take care, Madam Barry. Thanks for showing up and causing chaos. That run, but there's some ideas there. Obviously, playing with the, seeing as we're messing with the pedal here, it causes some problems. Well, hello, Lucky Dots 9. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me get you a little bit of piano in just 1 second. I have to... Oh, I thought I disabled my pitch bend. It's back, baby. Let me make sure that I disable my pitch bend before I get too deep down the rabbit hole here. But... so that's 0. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, right. I need to disable. Okay. Type MIDI CC. No. MIDI channel. Get out of here, pitch bend. Oh, that's the foot switch. I do need that. I take it back. I take everything back. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Okay, there we go. Get piano. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, we've got kind of a chill jam here. Good, like, yeah, I said this already, but it's good credits music. Does anybody have thoughts on a track name aside from Collating Time? Because, I mean, the other thing, because I don't think I have anything in my sample crate that's really, because I don't know if I want to do the Adam Savage. This one's not.
Now I'm sounding like Bob Ross.
No, it doesn't fit.
Free and Let's save the world in 420 blaze it. Can we go?
I heard of one rapper, he chopped this guy's whole body off.
If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat him or burn him. They go up pretty easy.
Yep.
And it just goes like...
As light reaches us from
I don't
afar,
think I ever used this
we
one.
lie embedded in nesting doll layers of cosmic time. Each concentric
Wow.
sphere is an
Talks
era,
about time.
like geological strata,
Jeez.
all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
I don't
The
know if I really
cosmic
wanna go that
microwave
route.
background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. It could definitely fit. There's like stuff going on in the background. Yes. I do have to duplicate that one because there's automation involved. I'll just duplicate all of them then, huh?
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in nesting doll layers of cosmic time. Each concentric
I'm gonna
sphere
have to
is
edit
an
that.
era, like geological strata, all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool. The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge, us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time. And the final one is...
Yeah, it's not bad.
fire.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do some editing on this. Like, the way, the cadence of her talking is not ideal when it comes to...
As light reaches us from afar.
Yeah. Which I honestly, I think this will work really well. It's just going to require like a lot of chopping. Not that kind of chopping, that kind of chopping.
We lie embedded in nesting doll layers of cosmic time.
It's like nesting doll layers can get dropped.
Nesting doll layers of cosmic...
Just because it's so long.
We lie embedded of cosmic time.
Maybe I can't. That's...
Nesting...
Yeah. I think chopping it'll fix it.
in layers of cosmic time.
So we just kind of chop this into stanzas or like phrases, like what you would do with lyrics.
Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological strata, all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
I mean, some of these are also extremely long, so there might be some concessions made here.
The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
I mean, like, how dope is this though? We can just go, where's the snare? Like, wait, we don't need this. I did the wrong one. It's okay. You'll see what I mean in a second. Trust me. Okay.
Our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Yeah, obviously, like you like blast that up a little bit more or something, and
As light reaches us from afar, we lie.
yeah, I think that works just fine. I still want to do collating time instead of cosmic time, but that just might be me being stubborn. I might also do some pitch shifting on the voice because, like, for some reason it's just not vibing with me.
As light reaches us from afar.
That's a little better, honestly. Okay, let's do a little bit of arrangement here. Yeah, it's because collating is cooler. Collating's for cool people. I'm gonna do that. It is the 20th today. I did spell collating right, correct? C-O-L-L-A-T-I-T. Yeah. Words. It's time to collate. Okay, so let's start. I think, Toxic, you mentioned starting with the bass, and I like that idea. So we're just gonna... It's the 20th, my dudes. So we're gonna start real basic. I am not able to automate that, though, which is kind of a bummer. However, I am able to automate the amount. Yes. Bam. There we go. So this will increase the intensity of the LFO, which shifts this stuff around. So it should still bend to my will. That's the important part. Also, come on. You can be a little more aggressive than that. Okay. I like having a chill intro like this, though. What is this? Get out of here. So frequency is good. Amount, this needs to get boosted.
Remember to save.
Hi, Trevor. How about we kill the bass here? Or maybe just keep it real low? Because I really, really like how this sounds. Maybe have some like simple piano on top of it. Yeah, I like that. So we're actually just going to hard cut it back down. Actually, no, we're not going to copy paste that. We're going to copy paste this. I still want it there, but I just want it way quieter, you know? Jeez. Gonna have to fix that one a little bit. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, I hit that way too hard, and then I hit some of these a little too soft. It's like I need to go into my piano settings and see if I can like even that out a little bit, because as much as I love the dynamic range of having like strong velocities, I feel like there's such a razor's edge where it's like if you hit the wrong note too hard, it's basically just kind of like screwing up the whole song. We don't want that. Okay, so actually these still need to get pushed over too. But I do want these. I do want these. Thank you. I don't want to have the chord change right away. I want to keep that as a little surprise later on. So. Might be too loud here.
And the final one is fire.
Yeah, that doesn't work as well. It does work, but it just needs a little bit more tweaking.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Okay, let's put some reverb on this, make it a little bit more spacey. Kevin Spacey, of course. And then we can move on to the next thing. Let's accentuate fire, fire, fire.
Is fire.
I wish there was a way that I could like go in and get the original audio for this instead of like, because there's some like background noise on here.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Okay, I'm actually hearing another bass line. Real chill one. That is from Minute Physics. I have the YouTube code right here because I want to attribute the. Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. Oops. It is from this. Correct?
You can
Yes. I try to, when I remember, I try to get the YouTube.
I don't want to. Too bad, it's mandatory.
Oh, good old ProZ.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Oh right, I was gonna fix that. It'll sound better when I'm done with it. Closer. There we go. I want it to be more percussive than instrumental. Hi, Trevor. Yes, I see you. You're a very good boy. How about no? Okay, so we do need 16ths. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, how's it going, Ezra? Thank you. This is kind of a fun one. It's very, very chill, which I'm okay with. I need a chill thing today. Ooh, can I put some unison on this? That might help a lot, actually.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Nope, that's too much. I kind of like the idea of iterating on this a little bit and like adding a layer of complexity to it. Can we like maybe bump this up a little bit more? It's a good layering, actually. It's all good. I also feel like I need to add some kind of like ambient texture to this. As much as I like kind of where it's at right now, I feel like some solid like wind or like obviously not waves because we're talking about like space and stuff. So like actually how about the those dark water sounds? I really like those. Piezo Apocalypse. Dark water. Yeah, so if I take one of these and just really stretch it out. It's a work in progress, but definitely creates kind of a creepy sound. I wanted to keep that melodic. Yeah, I agree.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire. Final one is fire.
Fire has to be here. The rest of it doesn't really matter as much.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Could be a little wild here and have it loop at the 3s. Yeah. Give it a little bit of juice. So what's the rest of this again? Cool, thanks.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Yeah. Yeah. Cosmic time. I'm really kind of just doing this
Remember to save.
by the seat of my pants, but that's okay. Also, remember to save. You've got to save. If you don't save, oops. How you know you did work.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Okay, so again, I want to yeah, the remember to save thing is mostly for me, but it's also useful to other people who are like working on like drawing projects or whatever. Because you keep just upping the I kind of like that pattern. I don't like this little... There we go. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to bring in another delay. Maybe not. Yeah, once I do save, like, I just kind of instinctually do it, but until I get to that point, I'm really, really bad at saving. I like the idea of this kind of just slowly building up rhythmically, too. I also feel like we need to make this piano a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I tend to do okay, but
as light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Thank you, Soros. This will be up on YouTube tomorrow. There will also be a Twitch VOD on my channel as well here if you just want to check it out. I'm really stoked about this song, though. I'm really pleased with how it's coming along. That's an interesting thought, actually. Like, what if we... Thank you.
Are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
I feel like that could have a little bit more impact. Like it needs some kind of raising of tensions, you know?
Reaches us from afar. We lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Okay, layering this is a good idea, though. I like that a lot too. So I'm increasing the release, so that first note is like accentuated. It's a little much, but I really like that. so this particular section, sorry, I'm getting lost in the sauce a little bit. I'm trying to just...
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
I have been making music for 20 years now. Oh my god, it's more than 20 years. I'm so old. But I started doing streaming on Twitch 5 years ago. Today, it's my 5-year anniversary. But making beats like this is still a little bit more recent than that, honestly. I'm fairly new to doing like conceptual music. Like I started making music when I was just doing ambient stuff, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with ambient music, but for me it was kind of a big leap to move to things that have like distinct rhythms and tonality and other stuff like that. And my old stuff had that too, but it was a little bit more, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. So I have a hard time justifying all of that stuff. Happy streamiversary. Thank you. I do have to admit that I have been streaming a little bit longer than 5 years, but I really started doing the 2-hour track challenge. I don't know if this will work rhythmically. I started doing the 2-hour track challenge 5 years ago. Focus on dinner. Okay, take care, Toxic. Thanks for hanging out, my dude.
Embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire. We are embedded. One is fire.
Hey.
Final one is fire.
Thank you so much for that, Beams.
Is fire.
There it is. So I'm just trying to add a little bit more tension to this. I'm actually going to put a redux on it. I'll get you some piano in just a second, Beams. I just want to get this idea out there before I forget.
Is fire.
Nope, too much redux. Now it sounds like butts.
Is fire.
There we go. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Okay, so okay, let's put the auto filter on here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, which is good. I feel like we need more here, which is fine. But I like the... Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope to see you around. I also want to re-record the piano here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these as red, so I know that I need to re-record something. And my thought process is that we can kind of lead into this section here. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. There's still a lot of work to do to get to that section. But I think that we can definitely make it happen. Let me copy and paste. Thank you. Okay, so that's good. Oh, we didn't even have the arpeggio in there. That's actually really interesting that we just kind of ignored that and it still fit. It does help, though. Maybe we can go like this.
Remember to save.
Hello, everybody. Remember to save. So we're just kind of fleshing out the just kind of the arrangement at this point, which is good. My thoughts are that we can kind of have a little bit of a breakdown here where we go back to kind of the base elements of the song. Then we can build it up again. We can have the full speech end with the
One is fire.
Ends in fire. Then we can kind of go back to this. And then we'll just kind of end it off, and we can have it actually fade out here, which is good. I think that will make for a compelling song. So I'm gonna try to slap together the arrangement a little bit, and then we should be good. Because that'll go here, that'll go here. Thank you, dear Hall. It's good to see you again. It's been a while since I've seen your name pop up. Hope you've been well. And this song's going to be like 6 minutes long. That's wild. What, adding a Ben riser? Oh man, I haven't done one of those in forever. Actually, that would fit really well. Probably more so than the reverse. What a good idea. Classic. You gotta have the classics.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Did that like not record anything? Hello? Oh, there's something there. It's just quiet. Yeah. I also stopped too early.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Okay, so I need to make this section a little bit more interesting.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Wait, I don't need that there. I already have a sample. Okay, so I feel like like I said, we need something else here that kind of brings things together. Oh my God, let's count to 4 this time. Yeah, that's too active. The problem is, it's like melodically it works really well. Okay, how about you just hit the notes right? Or alternatively, we can layer this with something else, and that might actually help a lot. I was thinking something from the Analog Dreams. Definitely has that kind of vibe to it. But Analog Dreams is also a little aggressive sometimes, so I don't really know if this is the right way to go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know if it's the right call, though. Can I get super deep into this now? Not really. I wanted to see if I could affect the attack. Man, this got really deep, though. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Transpose, tune, pan, volume, waveform. There we go. So I want a slow attack on these, but also kind of like a quick decay too. Something like this. Because I want these to be accents. I don't want this to be like... No. That doesn't work. I mean, I like the sound. But not for this song. Big. I think I tried this one before. It's good to know if I ever need a super saw, though. That's a nice one. Well, we do have a Plex section. Jupiter. I guess layering isn't the right way to go. Data types and algorithms. That sounds exciting. I don't know why it's pitch bending like that. It's hilarious. There we go. Alrighty. Sometimes computers do weird things. Electric shrimp. I like it. One a little more spacey, but it's the right. It's just louder or what? The track title is Collating Time. We were talking about that earlier, where somebody was talking about how time works strangely, and I replied like how weird it is how our brains collate time and like present it to us in a way that actually makes sense.
Final one is fire.
Maybe for a
As
different
light
song.
reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Yeah. Why did this go away? Oops. No more of that.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody. Remember to save. Kind of like the fact that it just dies on this transition chord and it doesn't really go anywhere. I think that's kind of neat.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time. Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological...
Okay. We're getting there. How much do we got down here? Oh yeah, we're good. So we can actually axe this. Can scoop this over to here. We need this guy. And then we can just get rid of this little section here. Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to be 6 minutes long. Honestly, I'm okay with that. It's a little obnoxious sometimes.
See is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
Okay, so we need to line all this up because this is where we want to actually say everything in the quote. And the talking starts about here. We'll have some gaps in there for spatial reasons, and then can have this build up. We can go in here, cut this stuff out so we have more tension. So we already know.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Okay, cool. So we need to line that up a little bit more, but you know, we're getting there. That's the important part. We're on a journey together. Also, these rides can be a little quieter. There we go.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Nope.
Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological strata, all around us.
Okay, so let's start cutting this up into smaller phrases so we can line this up better. So this is kind of the fiddly parts of this.
Each concentric sphere.
That would have to be here. And this is all kind of like, you know, when you're cooking and it says to taste, this is kind of what that is.
Each concentric sphere is an era.
So we're trying to line this up with the implied rhythms. So we have this and this.
Sphere.
Nope. Each concentric sphere. There it is.
Each concentric sphere.
Nope. Let's just leave it the way it is.
Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological strata all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see.
So it feels like it's rushing. So I want to make sure that each section here has space. I also feel like it's cool if we bring in a little bit of the hats.
The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been...
Boop.
The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
Okay. I also feel like the original audio was kind of chopped weird, which is not doing me any favors here.
Time that we can see.
Like this is like a really strange cut.
The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
Okay, so that needs a breather there.
The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of...
Okay, so we have that, so we need to kill all of this stuff so we increase the intensity. And by increase the intensity, we work to remove parts of the song so people realize something important is going to happen. That's basically what we're doing.
Background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Getting there. This cuts out too quickly. Let's actually give this a little bit of a flare. Nice synth brass. little boring at the end, but we'll get there. Alternatively, we can just axe this part. You know, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary to do like a minute and a half of that. That's perfectly fine. It's like, we get the point. I do like that intro, though. Sorry, I had to catch up on something.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire. Reaches us from afar. We lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of listening to this now. It's one of those songs you kind of space out to. Alright, that's why I don't have those. Because I have them in here. Not exactly ideal.
Cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Time and space too, exactly. A good song. A little loud there. There we go. It's a little loud too.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time. Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological strata all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool. The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
I mean, that's more or less it.
Is fire.
Yeah, Deer Hall? That's cool. Yeah, I really like this vibe. Like, I wasn't kind of expecting to do this going in, but... What's this? Oh, that's for echo.
Remember to save.
Hey, everybody. Have I told you lately that you should save? Oh, it's going to be a while before it's on Spotify. I usually give it a year or so of exclusivity with my Patreon patrons.
Reaches us from afar.
But I am definitely very
We
happy
lie
about this one.
embedded in layers of cosmic time.
It will be on YouTube,
Each
so
concentric sphere
you can always check
is
it
an
out there.
era, like geological strata all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
What's that?
The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
That came together really well. I actually think, and this is something I do very, very rarely, I need a crash cymbal. I apologize if this is a little loud.
Fire.
Ooh. Oofa doofa. Let's get a better one. There we go. I don't often use crashes. I feel like they're kind of overused, but in this context, I feel like it makes sense. Ah, Ableton, why? What did you do to me, Ableton? Yeah, like, Ableton really, like, screwed up the size of everything, huh? Also, I feel like we need to duplicate this and then have the fade out. The fade out needs to go to like here.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and final one is fire.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, obviously it's cool if people join my Patreon and like it supports me, it supports my studio and all that. But I also know that 2020 and, you know, the residual effects of that year has been a real problem for a lot of people's finances. So it's just like, I don't want to gate my content like that, but I also want to reward the people who are like actively participating in the success of my studio. So it's kind of a weird balancing act on my part. But I also, like, obviously I really appreciate people who support me on Patreon, but I also don't expect literally anybody to do that because it's like, it's super optional. But if people want to like help me out, that's, you know, I really appreciate that. Honestly, I think we're good. Let's do some quick mastering on this. Yeah. That's real quick and dirty mastering, but it should do the job right now. Comfortable getting work behind paywalls. Yeah, and that's like, okay, so why my phone just bloop? Oh yeah, I don't like paywalls. And I know that Patreon, in some degree, is a paywall, but it's a limited exclusivity paywall in my case, where all of the music that I make, aside from some very specific songs, all of the music that I make gets released eventually. But if people want to support me and like make sure that they get the newest stuff and have that kind of feeling with it, like I want to make sure that that happens too. So it's like, I don't like paywalls. I think that they generally hurt the community, but in this case, I'm also releasing stuff eventually. Even the Patreon podcast, I'm starting to release now, like a year and a half after it originally came out. I'm starting to push those out onto YouTube as well. And I want to make sure that all of this stuff gets properly represented online somewhere. There are some exceptions. I have a couple albums that are Patreon exclusive. They have never been released anywhere, and they never will be unless like the Patreon dissolves at some point, which I don't really expect it to do. I'm going to hit 5 years on my Patreon this year as well. I think that was in May or late April is when I started it. And man, what a flippin' trip.
We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
So as far as like mastering's concerned, this isn't ideal, but that's why it's a quick and dirty mastering and not a good one.
Us from afar. We lie embedded in layers of cosmic time.
I do like the interplay of these rhythms. That worked really well. I might be going back into an arpeggio renaissance when it comes to the music that I make, because this is really nice.
And the final one is fire.
I do too. This is a little loud. I like how this comes back too. And then it goes away. Huh, that's nice.
As light reaches us from afar, we lie embedded in layers of cosmic time. Each concentric sphere is an era, like geological strata all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool. The cosmic microwave
Okay, so there's actually one more little change we need to make here. These things are starting to conflict with each other. So we have this kind of peaking in the 1 to 5K range, and I need to put a limited EQ on essentially both the arpeggios. So I'm just going to dump it on here. I need to put a limited EQ to scoop out those bands because they're starting to interfere with the audio. This is the mixing and mastering stuff that is probably the most important. So really what I'm doing is I'm just turning this on for this section. Oh my God, what's going on? For this section only. So it's off, it's on, and then it'll be off. That should help.
Strata all around us. The most distant layer of time that we can see is the light that has been traveling since the moment the primordial fire began to cool.
Still not.
The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Man, that really comes together there, though. That's one of those things where you have an idea an hour and a half ago, and then you're just like, that happened exactly the way I planned it to. So that's cool.
The cosmic microwave background surrounds us at every edge of our vision. We are embedded in shells of cosmic time, and the final one is fire.
Cool. Oh yeah, we need this to curve. So there's a psychological element to this, why I'm actually adding another loop while it's fading out, because this implies that it basically continues on forever. Initially, I had it fade out and stop right here at the end of the loop. And while this kind of does the same thing, it doesn't really hit as hard as if you just kind of imply that things keep going, even though it's still like gone. I think that there's a lot of strength to that. So that goes right here. So this is, yeah, cool. So I am done with this song. So I am going to bounce everybody over to the, I can't remember what they're called, Twin Cities playtest. I'm actually going to be going over to their at the end. Yeah, like, there's a whole conversation about fade outs. A lot of people think that they're cheap, but I think that they have value if you use them correctly. But I'm going to bounce you guys over to the Twin Cities playtest. I am actually going to be showing off my new game, Pandemonium, probably in about a half hour over there. They're showing off, kind of doing some playtest stuff. If you want, you actually can log in and play the games that they're showcasing. They're kind of doing a live playtest where people can log in and actually interact with the games that they're showing. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. I love these guys. Like, I used to hang out with them every month when we were able to do that in person. So I'm going to send you guys over there. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out and being a part of this stream. We made a really cool song today, and I'm so proud that we've been doing this for 5 years now, or the start of 5 years. It's the 5-year anniversary. You know what I mean. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of the afternoon / evening / morning, depending on where you are. And I'll see you guys later. Let me hit the ending button and then the raid button. Take care.